Let's continue. So, listen to Jesus, our God is our true God. I am an evidence that God is real. God saved me from pornography, masturbation, lesbianism, rape, suicide. He saved me from being a Muslim. He saved me from marrying the wrong man. He saved me from my ex-fiancé. Like God revealed to me that he was a woman beater and provided confirmation. God reveals the future. Listen to him. He saved me from entering a marriage that this man would be beating me. He saved me from my ex-boyfriend. Like God helped me to be wise. A lot of ladies are unwise. Like when a man tells you that he can only marry you when you have a doctorate degree, that's a sign that you should run away from him. Most ladies would marry them. But God saved me from those kind of men. Instead of this kind of men, instead of them to put God as their criteria for finding a good wife, they're using degree, money, beauty, cooking as their criteria. That's a stupid criteria. My number one criteria is, does he have a relationship with God? Do they hear from God? Are they doing God's purpose? The movies out there are filled with lust. Guy sees girl, she's beautiful, I must have her. Then the girl stupidly agrees. They are married, now they have issues. They found out this handsome man, this beautiful girl is actually a monster. They have removed God out of their criteria, even in movies. I mean, we live in a crazy world. Like this movie, Die Hard, Bruce Willis, whatever, he was saying in his movie, Jesus fucking Christ. What? Like, if he truly knows Jesus, he won't be saying that. Like, this world is crazy. We need Jesus to handle this crazy world. Unless we too will go crazy. So, what else did God do for me? Like, he saved me from my manipulative parents and sisters. A lot of people hide the fact that their parents and siblings are wicked because of what people will think. Yes, like it can be people in church, pastors, like everyone talking good about their wicked parents and siblings, as if God will strike them down. I am an evidence that my parents and sisters were bad to me, but God saved me. My parents and sisters are so wicked that even when I exposed them and told the world how God saved me from them, my parents and sisters were denying it. They denied it in front of family and friends, and their family and friends believed them. My parents and sisters can deny in front of people, but they cannot deny it in front of God. Yes, like the second time I stayed in their house, after the first time I left, I realized they don't care what they did to me. They were even worse. They continued to be manipulative. I realized they've denied it in front of people. People were ailing them. Like it got in their head, and they still continue to be manipulative. Like my parents and sisters don't even see they were wrong. Like they were blaming me for sharing my testimonies on how God saved me from them. Like what? Like I don't care what they think. I care what God thinks. And if God says share it, I will share it. I live for God and not for them. I will lift God's name on high. Like when I was in the bathroom crying, laying on the ground, crying, my parents and sisters were in the living room laughing, but God came to the bathroom and wiped my tears. We serve a God that wipes our tears. I will do anything for God, even if it means exposing my deepest pain and how He saved me. I will do it for God. Like, who are you not, like, seriously, who are you to tell me not to share the goodness of God? I will share it because God has been good to me. My relatives, family, friends were angry. I shared all what happened and how God saved me. Like, people were pitying my parents and sisters. Really? My parents and sisters that don't care about me? My parents and sisters that manipulated me? Like, if I had committed suicide, they will say it's my fault. They won't say it's my parents and sisters' fault. They see no wrong in my parents and sisters' manipulation because they are manipulators too. Yes. See, if you tell people how you were manipulated and they see nothing wrong, it's because they are manipulators too. Really, how can you pity someone that is wicked to their daughter? Instead of them to thank God for saving me from them, they are saying my parents and sisters cannot do that. My parents and sisters are good people. Really? Were you living in the same house with me? Do you know what was going on behind closed doors? God is my witness. God saw it all, and you are here telling me rubbish. Even my twin sister's husband was saying rubbish. Your parents are not like that. You have drank Zobo. He has never lived with us, and he was not there when they were manipulating me. And he's saying rubbish. It's even the audacity for me. He had the audacity to comment on my page. Really? God was like, block him. Yes, I don't care if it's your brother-in-law. Block him on social media. He's here saying rubbish. He's here saying I did not save you from your parents. Seriously, God will tell you to block your family that is not supporting God's testimonies. God will tell you to leave your parents' house. People will say, God cannot say that. It is because they are reading the wrong version of the Bible. God told Abraham to leave his father's house. So God is telling me to leave my parents' house, and I did. And He's protecting me. He's providing for me. And I'm able to share His testimonies. So if God is telling you to leave, you leave. Do it. It's so bad. The world supports those people that are hurting other people. But I thank God. We serve a God that sees what's happening in private, and He will not deny me. In fact, He told me to share with the world how He saved me from my parents and sisters, so He can save others too. So my parents and sisters can deny this from morning till night, or till we reach heaven. They will face God in heaven. And see if they will deny it in front of God. Can you imagine my dad, like, after sharing online on how he calls me by my ex name to provoke me, and how God saved me? The second time I visited them, he called me aside. He started mentioning my ex name to provoke me. You would think by now he has sense. Like, seriously, you would think by now he has changed. Like, seriously, he's still the same manipulative dad I know. This is so sad. Like, my parents are still living the same, going to weddings, parties, birthday parties. I mean, like, they did nothing bad. Same friends visiting them, like they did nothing bad. Like, think about it. They have the wrong friends. That is why they are not changing. That is why they are not following God's purpose. They are still thinking the same manner. If they are the right friends, they will speak sense to them. They will say change. They will say, they will even stay away from them and make them isolated until they come back to their senses. But no, so many friends and my parents are like thinking they are doing the right thing because their friends are supporting them. No. Instead of them to look to God for counsel, they are looking to men. They think the number of friends supporting them will show how good they are. No. It actually shows how bad they are. They have denied manipulating me to everyone, and they believe my parents and sisters. Wow, I was shocked. Even some of my relatives and friends that used to wish me happy birthday online did not do that this time around. It's because they are supporting my parents and sisters' manipulation. I see you, God sees you. I'm quiet, but I see everything going on around me. Yes, I'm quiet, but God sees everything. We'll continue the next video.